Hi, if you are on medications, if you feel like you've become addicted to medications and want to come off them, then watch this video. Someone sent me a message and they said, I've been taking opiate medications for chronic pain, but sadly I've become dependent on them. I've tried coming off the opiates but always fail. My pain gets worse off meds. My GP practice isn't very supportive about my situation. I kind of suspect a lot of people with fibromyalgia and mecfs struggle getting off opiate medications. Could you do a video on how to cope or reduce medications if possible? I liked not to be dependent on opiates. So I've made this video for this person and for anyone else in that situation. So the first thing I want to make really clear, is that I cannot give you specific advice about coming off medications. I can give you some suggestions that you may consider. So one is to go and talk to a pharmacist. I met a chief pharmacist of a hospital many years ago who told me that pharmacists tend to know more about the pharmacology of drugs than doctors, and therefore it's good to talk to them because they would be able to advise you about the best ways of coming off medication. One of the things I suspect they'd say is to do it gradually, but as I say, you really need to get professional advice. Once you've done that, then either get another doctor if you can, or if you can't do that, if that's not easy, then go back to your doctor and say, I've spoken to a pharmacist, this is what they recommend. Have you got any objections to me doing that? Ultimately, consider their advice, but as a patient myself, if I go to my doctor, I want to get information from the doctor, I want to get their opinion, I will ultimately decide whether to follow their advice or not. And hopefully most of the time I agree with what they're saying. But that's the next step, okay? It may be useful to explore other non-medical approaches to pain relief. So first thing to say is I've made a video on CBD oil because there's been a lot of talk about whether that's useful for pain relief. So check out that video. I'll post the link below this one. You may look at other strategies, for instance, distraction strategies. So there's a report a while back, it might have been a research paper, that showed that people who experienced a lot of discomfort when they were having severe burn dressings changed, when they were given a game to play where they were wearing one of those visors, they actually tolerated the dressing change much more. So consider the power of distraction. Consider mind-based strategies. So I know that the Buddhist center that I sometimes attend actually run a course for people, helping them to manage pain using mindfulness, using meditation approaches. So check that out online. Consider that pleasure can be a good way of helping us manage the discomfort we are experiencing. So for example, my mum's been experiencing a lot of back pain. I won't go into the details of that, but one of the things that I've done when I'm there is to give her a foot massage, and she finds that really relaxing, and she says it does actually help reduce the sensations that she's experiencing. And I spoke to a reflexologist who said that reflexology can be helpful. So explore those things. So consider that the pleasure principle. Deepak Chopra in his clinic in San Diego works with people who've become addicted to drugs, and one of the things they do is they encourage them and give them the experience of pleasure. So they have four-handed massage, they do this thing where they pour warm oil over their head. It's very safe, and it just is very relaxing. And I've actually created a meditation based on that approach called the mind massage. If you'd like that guided relaxation, comment below this video. I've also created other guided relaxations. So if you want to experience some distraction through the form of listening to a guided relaxation, comment below and I will send you the link, or get in touch with me, send me a PM if you're watching on Facebook, and I'll send you a link to a series of videos. So finally, I have been meaning to create a video sharing some strategies using hypnotic methods. So I will put that on my list. Feel free to remind me in the next few weeks. I will do some work on that and share some of the strategies that I use with clients. So if you've got any questions, do comment below. If you're watching on YouTube, do like and subscribe for more content. If you're watching on Facebook, click the link below to join my Facebook group. Thanks for watching. Wishing you great health. Bye for now.